Hi, my name is Victoria, and this is Spiritual Experiences 2. Um, Basically, I was in a place, I'm not going to disclose that name because of the protection of other patients in that mental health place, but it's PW. The initial for the places are PW, and in this place, I sensed two spirits. Now, I'd forgotten about this experience because at the time I was very ill. I've been in and out of places since I was about 18 or 19, and now I'm 25. But in this place, I sensed two spirits. Now, I can't remember one of the spirits, but I remember the other one. And there was this corridor that sort of went uphill. Not uphill, imagine a road that just goes up, sort of like a diagonal line. It was just perfectly diagonal. Now, I can't remember the other spirit, but I don't think it was nice. But this spirit was near the meds room, so I couldn't get any images of it in my head or any sort of intuition or whatever you might call it, but I did feel what type of spirit it was. Well, not the type, I felt its personality, if you will. Basically, I felt, well, I wasn't afraid of it. I knew it was there, but I never felt scared of it, and I felt like it was just curious, nosy, and, well, it wanted to be up in everyone's business, like it was just there observing. Now, I don't think it was a person because I didn't get any images in my head or feelings, as I didn't see it or get a feeling inside my head, but I think it was friendly. Now, a few months later, or maybe a year later, no, couldn't have been a year, I was only in this place a year, but I went to communicate with the spirit in the dark. Call me crazy, but I guess I'm sort of brave. Now, I went to communicate with it, see if I could, but I guess the other spirit didn't want me to, because this is where it gets kind of spooky. I sat down right in front of where I thought it would be, and rather than communicate, I was just talking, to myself, and people thought, oh, she's talking to herself, she's mad, but I knew I was talking to something. Now, as I was getting a visual appearance or receiving information about this spirit, it's like something didn't want me to talk to the spirit, like they wanted to scare me, and it worked. I was in the corridor talking to this so-called spirit or apparition or whatever you will, but I know it was friendly because I can feel these things, and I've forgotten these experiences until now, so I'm sharing these experiences in case I ever forget again, and I don't want to forget because these experiences define me, who I am, and it could explain some of the paranormal experiences I've been feeling throughout my life, yeah. And as I was finally getting an image in my head, or just receiving information, the lights at the bottom of the corridor turned themselves on, and there was no one there. These are automatic lights, mind, and they only trigger when people walk. And I didn't hear any footsteps, I didn't hear anyone. And they were just round the corner, and that spooked me, and I didn't go back to communicate with the spirit afterwards. Anyway, I wish I could have learned more about this spirit, but to validate what I'm saying, my nurse, or I'm not going to say her name, well, I will, her name was Kate, but I don't know her last name. I confided a lot in her, and I had told her about this spirit, and you explain this. Directly opposite where I sensed the spirit or felt it was a toilet. Now, this toilet was very cramped because I'd been in it and used it myself. It was a toilet for staff. Now, a toilet in England would be called a loo. In America, they would say, I've got to use the water closet, or I've got to use the restroom. But it's called a bathroom, honestly, it's a toilet. In the UK, at least. And I'm in Wales. And something didn't want me communicating with that spirit, but when I talked to my nurse, she said that when she was in the toilet or around the toilet, like the toilet locked itself or unlocked itself. Now, that for me, that was validation. Now, you can believe what you like. I mean, I've had mental health problems, so you might not believe me, but this was separate to my mental health. I know it was, I just feel. Now, I just know something was there. But I didn't bother communicating with the other one because I didn't think it was very nice. But I feel like, I don't know, I was getting a woman. Maybe a nurse, maybe, I don't know, maybe a nurse, maybe a doctor. But in my head, as I'm speaking about this, I get like a sort of blue uniform, a white hat, sort of brown hair pulled back, a bun, like a white overall, or what do you call those things? An apron, and a long blue dress. Maybe that was the lady. I don't know, maybe, I don't know if I'm right, but I just see it in my head. Maybe I'm imagining it, but that's what I get when I think about this unfriendly spirit. Maybe she was protective of the other spirit. Maybe it was a child. I mean, who or what else is curious, nosy, and up in everyone's business? Children. Maybe it was her child. Maybe it was a child she was treating. Maybe, well, I just get these feelings, and anyway, that's all for me, and thank you. Bye.